students, welcome back once again to my maths class. In this video session, we are going to discuss about the exercise 8.2 of similar triangles. Now, since 4 to 5 parts we were discussing the same chapter, the introductory part, the basic proportionality theorem, exercise 8.1 as well as the exercise 8.2, few problems we were discussing in the previous sessions. Now, this is the continuation of the exercise 8.2. Now, let's get started quickly. Now, I've written the problem, fifth problem. Till fifth problem we have done in the previous session. Now, fifth problem here, given that a triangle ABC is similar to the triangle PQR, these two triangles are similar, and CM and RN are the medians, prove that there are three to be proved. Three parts were asked. The first part is triangle AMC is similar to triangle PNR. That means the small triangle and the small triangle, they are to be similar. That is to be proved. And CM by RN, whereas these two are the medians, the ratio of their corresponding sides AB by PQ, that is AB by PQ. This we have to prove. Then the third one is the triangle CMB and RNQ. The small triangle and the small triangle are similar. So we need to prove all the three parts. Now let's get started with the first part here. Now given in the problem is that these two are similar triangles. Yes, the bigger triangles are similar triangles here. So then I can equate the corresponding ratios, that is AC by PR, okay, is equal to AB by PQ is equal to BC by RQ. Okay. Why? Since these two triangles are similar, triangle ABC is similar to the triangle PQR. This is already given in the problem. So, I have equated the corresponding sides. Now, here if you take these two sides, these two corresponding sides, half this AB here is this, and also we know that the median is a line from the vertex to the opposite side's midpoint. Okay, this is the midpoint M here, this is the midpoint. So, median is the line, the CM is the median given. That means it is a line joining the vertex and opposite sides midpoint. That means if this is the midpoint, AM and MB are equal. So we can write AM as half AB. Right. Now here AB, I'll replace this AC by PQ is equal to AB here. AB is twice AM, I'll write. Okay. Because these two are equal. We know. Okay. Even these two are equal, since this is the midpoint and that is the median. So again we will write PQ. PQ is half PN, twice PN, sorry, not half, twice of PN. Because why? Since M, N are midpoints here, right? So I can cancel off 2 and 2. This comes to AC by PQ is equal to AM by PN. Also, we know that when these bigger triangles are similar given, that means I can equate these corresponding angles also, right? So, angle A is equal to, the corresponding angle is P here, angle P. This is also given because it is given that they are similar. So, one angle and two sides here, AC by PQ and AM by PN, two sides and one included angle. Now, the angle is included in these two sides. So, the included angle is equal. That means from SAS similarity, side angle side similarity criterion. We can say that these two triangles are similar. So, triangle AMC is similar to the triangle PNR. So, this is the first one which we need to prove. Right, let's go for the second one. I'll do it here. Okay, the second part, let me do it here. Here, we have got these two as similar. Let's write them. We know that triangle AMC is similar to the triangle PNR. We got this from the first one here. And here asked is that CM, where is CM? This by RN is equal to AB by PQ. Here given these two are these corresponding are equal to be proved. Now here AMC and PNR are similar. Then what I'll do, I'll equate their corresponding sides. AC, here AC by PR. Sorry, this is PR equals to here these two sides CM by RN, CM by RN, and the third one AM by PN, AM by PN. What I did, we have proved that these two small triangles are similar in the first part. So I have equated the corresponding sides AC by PQ, CM by RN, and AM by PN. Here this is AM, not PM, this is AM by PN. So what we need to prove, CM by RN and AB by PQ. Okay, let me take these two first. Here CM by RN equals to AM. This is AM by PN here. Now this AM, clearly we know that M and N are the midpoints. So this AM is half of AB and PN is half of PQ. That I'll write here. This is half of AB and this is half of PQ. Okay. So I'll cancel off these halves. So when you equate these two are nothing but CM by RN is equal to AB by PQ. So hence prove the second part. Okay. Now we will see the third part here. Now see here the third part. Now CMB and RNQ, these two triangles to be similar we have to prove. Now to prove these two triangles similar, we will consider the here angle B is equal to angle Q. Isn't it? This angle is equal to this angle since these bigger triangles are similar. Okay. Here this is okay, one angle, and also these two corresponding sides, that is CB or BC. BC by RQ is equal to AB by PQ. Okay, AB by PQ. See here, since they are why we got these two, since triangle ABC is similar to the triangle PQR. This is already given in the problem. So B and Q are equal and the corresponding sides CB by RQ, AB by PQ, CB by RQ, AB by PQ here. AB by PQ here, AB by PQ, again I can write it as twice of this, isn't it? CB by RQ. Here AB I'll write as twice MB, 2 MB by PQ I'll write it as twice NQ. Okay, now I can cancel off 2 and 2. So this comes to CB by RQ equals to MB by NQ. Now let's see what is CB here. CB by RQ, MB by NQ, these two sides, and the angle here B is equal to Q, B is equal to Q. That means the included angle. So two sides and an included angle, therefore that is by SAS similarity criterion. Side angle side similarity criterion, we can say that the triangle, this triangle CMB is similar to this triangle RNQ. Hence proved. Okay. So we have proved the 3 parts in this problem. Quickly pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next problem. Now the 6th problem. Diagonals AC and BD of a trapezium ABCD with AB parallel to DC intersects each other at point O. Using the criterion of similarity, show that OA by OC is equal to OB by OD. This we have to show it using the similarity criterions. Okay. Now, the diagram is not given, so we have to draw the diagram. Let's draw the diagram. A trapezium here. Okay. A trapezium. Now, let us name it as A, B, C and D. Okay. Given that the diagonals AC here, this is the diagonal AC here and this is the diagonal BD. Okay. This is the diagonal BD. They are intersects each other at O, isn't it? Now, here using the criterion of similarity, show that OA by OC, here OA by OC is equal to OB by OD. These we have to show the corresponding sides. Okay. And here let me do one construction here. Now, from this point of intersection, I will draw a straight line parallel to our side AB. These two are the parallel sides AB. Here given AB is parallel to DC. These two are parallel. So, another line I am joining here. Let it be EF. Okay. EF passing through O. That is a construction I have made it. So, now here we will start with the solution. Here, let us consider this triangle. Now, here this triangle here, if you consider, I am drawing it out for you here. This is O and this is E here. This triangle E and O, this is D, C and A. Consider this triangle here. Now, EO is parallel to DC. Now, this is a line parallel to both the sides, isn't it? So, EO is a line parallel to DC here. That means, according to the basic proportionality theorem, see here, consider, let's write, consider triangle ADC. Here, EO is parallel to DC. Okay, EO line is parallel to DC line. Now, according to basic proportionality theorem. So, we can write it in short, basic proportionality theorem. What does the theorem state? That a line parallel to one side of a triangle will make equal ratios to the other sides of the triangle. That means here, according to it, here AE by ED is equal to AO by OC. Okay, AO by OC here, or else OA by OC you can write. Let us take this as equation 1. Right. Now, let us consider this triangle here. Now, again for your explanation, I am drawing it out again. This triangle, let me take this triangle here. So, this is like this. Okay, this triangle here. Here it is D, here is O, here is E, this is A and B. Okay, this triangle. For you to understand, from that I am taking it out. Here, this is EO. Again, EO is parallel to AB. From the Thales theorem, that is the basic proportionality theorem, it will make equal ratios. The corresponding ratios are equal. So, let us write that. Consider in triangle, okay, ADB, EO side is parallel to AB. Okay, that means since BPT, that is basic proportionality theorem, states that AE by ED is equal to OB by OD. Okay, AE by ED is equal to OB by OD. Okay, the corresponding sides, the ratio of the corresponding sides are equal. So, let me name this as equation 2. Now, clearly from 1 and 2, what can we infer? These LHS parts are equal, so we can equate the RHS part. From equations 1 and 2, we get these two are equal. OA or OA, we will write it as OC because we have written it as OC here. Let us write OA also here. Okay, E is equal to OB by OD. Okay, hence proved. So we were using the criterion of similarity. Here given, use the criterion of similarity and show that these are equal. So hence proved. Quickly pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next problem. Now, seventh problem, AB, CD, PQ are the perpendiculars. This AB, PQ here, PQ and CD are the perpendiculars to BD. They are the perpendiculars to the line BD. And AB is given X here, this is given Y, this is Z, that is Y. And prove that 1 by X plus 1 by Y is equal to 1 by Z. Isn't it? This is not plus, this is equal to 1 by Z. So this we have to prove. Now let's get started. Here we will consider these two triangles, this triangle in triangle here, CBD here, CBD, that triangle, and the smaller triangle here, triangle PBQ. Okay, see here, this smaller triangle and the bigger triangle, CBD and PB and Q. Okay, now in these two triangles we will see what are equal here. Now we know that angle B, angle Q, angle, these three are 90 degrees because given that they are the perpendiculars to BC line. So all these three angles are 90 degrees. We know that, that's given. Okay, so let us equate. So angle Q is equal to angle D equal to 90 degrees. It's given in the problem because it is mentioned that they are the perpendiculars. Right. Now this angle B is common to both the triangles, for the CBD triangle and PBQ triangle. Okay, angle B is common here, common angle. Okay, common to both the triangles, right? So that is equal. So two angles are equal. Now the third angle is naturally equal because by the angle sum property of the triangles. So if two angles are equal, the third angle is also equal. So also we know that from the angle similarity, only two angles, if we check, it's NF. Okay, angle similarity criterion, here, these two angles and the other angles which are 90 degrees. So angle similarity criterion, we can say that the triangle CBD is similar to the triangle PBQ. Okay, these two are similar. Now if two triangles are similar, I can equate their corresponding sides. So the corresponding sides, I'll take these two sides. Okay, so BD, for the bigger triangle BD, for the smaller triangle BQ is equal to, let me take the perpendiculars, CD by PQ. Okay, bigger one BD, so this bigger one is CD. So these two sides and this side and this one I have equated because they are similar. Now here we know that, let me take this as equation 1. Okay, from these two triangles I got one equation. Let me take this big triangle and this small triangle. Okay, considering, okay, in triangle big one ABD and triangle the small one, triangle PQD. Okay, we'll consider these two triangles. Now in these two triangles, the same way we will be equating. See here, these two are perpendiculars, so B and Q are, angle B is equal to angle Q. Here angle B is angle Q, that is 90 degrees since they are perpendiculars. And the common angle for the bigger triangle and the smaller triangle is the angle D. Okay, angle D is equal to angle D for both the triangles. This is the common angle for both the triangles. Okay, now we have two angles equal, so we can use the angle similarity. If two angles are equal, then it is understood that the third angle is also equal because from the angle sum property of the triangles. Right, angle similarity criterion, you can say these two triangles, triangle ABD is similar to the triangle PQD. Okay, the bigger one and the smaller one, this bigger one and the smaller one are similar. Now if they are similar, I will be equating their corresponding sides here. Let me take the corresponding sides BD big one, and by QD. Okay, BD by QD is equal to the perpendiculars. I'll take AB by PQ. So let me mention this as equation 2. Okay, this is equation 2. Now see the equation 1 and 2, we will be adding them, adding equation 1 and 2. Okay, let me do here, adding equations 1 and 2. Let me add. How do we add? The LHS to the LHS, RHS to the RHS. Here both of them here. BD by here BD by BQ plus here BD by QD, okay, is equal to the RHS part. I'll write CD by PQ plus here AB by PQ, okay. See here BD by PQ here. Now let me reverse all the numerators to the denominators and denominators to the numerators. All the 4 I will be reversing. So here BQ by BD. Why I am reversing, I'll tell you, because here if I bring it to the same denominator, the LCM part will be easy for me. Okay, this I will. Again this also we have to reverse. Both sides we have to reverse. CD plus PQ by AB. Okay, here all the 4 I have reversed them. Now here I can take the LCM BD here. So this comes to BQ plus QD. Right here. Now I am not taking LCM, but I'll take PQ outside. So that this comes to 1 by 2, 1 by CD, 1 by AB here. Okay, I am taking PQ which is common outside. Now BQ QD is comprises of BD, isn't it? So this is BD by BD here. Okay, this is PQ. So okay, let me not write this PQ here, this part. Tell you here BD by BD here. Okay. Now this part PQ, all we will change it into XYZ here. Given in the problem, PQ is Z. Okay. 1 by CD. So 1 by Y plus 1 by AB is 1 by X here. Now this side BD and BD cancel. So 1 is equal to Z into 1 by Y, 1 by X here. Now Z, this is multiplied here, if it comes to the other side, it becomes divided. So that becomes 1 by Z is equal to 1 by X plus 1 by Y. Right. This 1 by X plus 1 by Y. We can reverse here because A plus B or B plus A is one and the same. So hence proved here. Now here, see here 1 by X plus 1 by Y is equal to 1 by Z. Here simply I have reversed all the numerators to the denominators. Both the sides we have to reverse this. Hence proved, right? Pause the video and note it down. Let's see the next problem. The 8th one, a flagpole 4 meters tall casts a 6 meter shadow. At the same time, a nearby building casts a shadow of 24 meters. How tall is the building? Now here, at the same time, a flagpole is casting a shadow of 6 meters and a nearby building is casting a shadow of 24 meters. Right here. So, what do you understand by this at the same time here? Same time. That means when we talk about the same time, the angles obtended is also the same. Okay, the shadows will be keep on changing according to the different timings. Morning the shadow will be somewhat different. Afternoon the shadow will be lengthy. Likewise, the shadow, what do we call, the length of the shadow keeps on increasing or decreasing according to different times. But here given at the same time, that means the angles obtended by the reflection of the light is the same. So, suppose from the sun's rays. So the angles obtended is same. That we have to keep into consideration. Now let us see the solution. Before that, let me draw. This is a flag post. Okay. This is of how many meters? 4 meters. This is a flag post. Now the building is nearby only and at the same time. So let me take this as the building. Okay. Somewhat it may be bigger or it may be smaller, we don't know, but here we don't know the height of the building, which we have to find out, but the shadow of the building is given as 24 meters and here the shadow is given as 6 meters. This is the flag post. Let me name this as AB and BC as its shadow, and let us take this as PQ. PQ is the height of the building, QR is the shadow of that building. So here they are just nearby and also at the same time they are casting the shadow. The same time here we have to keep into consideration. They are casting a shadow means the reflections coming from the light rays coming from the sun here, and the angles formed are here this one and the same. So here we can say that this angle A and angle P are equal. Now let us mention this PQ is the height of the building. Height of the building. Okay. We also mentioned that this is the flag post. AB is the flag post. Now here angle A is equal to angle P. Clearly, because casts a shadow at the same time, casting shadow at the same time. At same time, the shadows keep on changing, the length of the shadows keeps on decreasing, increasing with different times, right? Here now the shadow of the flag post is 6 meters, whereas the shadow of this is 24, but we don't know the PQ. Let me suppose this height of the building as X, okay? This PQ, let us suppose this as X meters, right? Now, and also when you talking about the flag post and the building, they are erect, okay? If they are erect to the base, that means here 90 degrees is formed, right? That means here we can also say that angle B is equal to angle Q, that is 90 degrees. So two of the angles for the two triangles are equal. So we can use the angle similarity criterion. The third angle is naturally equal from the angle sum property of the triangle, okay? AAA similarity criterion, we can say this triangle ABC is similar to the triangle PQR. So all the way in all the problems we were using the similarity criterions only. Okay, they are similar. That means the corresponding sides are equate. I'll write down here AB by PQ. Okay, AB corresponding is PQ is equal to BC by QR. Okay, the third also we can equal. So that is equal to AC by PR here, and AB by PQ, the values I'll keep 4 by PQ, we don't know X, BC is 6 and QR is 24. Let me take these two first. Okay, we want the X value, that is the tall. How tall is the building, the height of the building we want. So let us say, just cross multiply here. So 6x is equal to 4 into 24 here. So x is equal to 4 into 24 by 6. So 6 1s, 6 4s are 24. So 4 4 16. So x here, clearly x is equal to 16 meters. Now x is the height of building is equal to 16 meters. Right. Now like this we can use the similarity criterions and find the distances or the heights, right? Here we were doing from past 2 sessions the exercise 8.2, which is very important. So please do few problems I have left over for you to practice. Okay, do practice them, and I'll be looking forward in the next video with a new concept. Thank you all.